9/11 happened, and I knew we were going to go to war and everything, and I just knew I couldn't just sit around. You know, I wanted to do my part. It just felt I had to.
I came home from work one day and he says, I joined the Army. He went in an E1, no sign-on bonus, nothing, because he wanted in that bad. He didn't negotiate or anything. I was steamed. But then the reality hits when they get deployed. When he deployed to Iraq, it was when they were doing the really long deployment, so he was gone for 2 years.
When I first got to Iraq, it was like I was excited, a little nervous, but then halfway through my deployment, you're just tired. That was the bloodiest time in Iraq.
But we made it through, and then Afghanistan, and that's a completely different ball of wax there. He was supporting a Special Forces mission and received a significant head injury related to an IED blast on a vehicle. So I took a week off from work, said I might be a little bit longer. Left the kids home with the car, hitched a ride down, didn't know where I was gonna stay. I came into the Fisher house, he medevaced in, and we've been here, I didn't go home for a year, because the guy who got off the plane was not my husband. Didn't know what just gives me goosebumps, makes me want to cry now. He was so drastically different, and nobody told me about it, nobody. So the USO became our home because we were living in the Fisher house and then we were living in the barracks, and this is where we came to live, as the USO. As he's trying to work through things, he wanted to do art. He just really wanted to do art, but he didn't know what to do. So Ashi, the art therapist here, she's fantastic. She met us and she worked her tail off to get him into the art studio. He just didn't want anything to do with it. Nope. And Ashi really worked, and he wouldn't go to the open studios because he was too uncomfortable with people at that point in time. So finally, nobody was in the studio, and she's like, come on, come on. He just really took off with really enjoying the sculpting and the pottery, and came back a couple hours later and he had his first soldier sculpture done. Literally, boom, like that. That was the switch in his head. There's something switched. And from there, his art has just exploded. It's been amazing. And if it wasn't for the USO, the DC Metro USO, being here for us and giving us the opportunities, giving him the opportunities, there's no way he'd be where he's at today. Just no way. It's been so therapeutic for him.
Yeah, it boosted my self-esteem, and it got me where I could get away. You know, I was really battling myself, you know, over how I was. I wasn't the same me, and I couldn't deal with it. So when I came over here and you know, Ashi and them, you know, got whatever I needed, and I get in there and I just paint, and all that would just go away. Art saved my life. It really did.
Because it gave him his voice when he didn't have one.
It's a true blessing that I was able to get the help. I like to be able to take my abilities and maybe, you know, help, you know, other veterans out. I just want to be able to give back. Because it's something I enjoy. I love it. I mean, it's great.
The service member needs to find a purpose in their life, and for him, art gave him that identity. He's my hero. He really is.